It's going to be frustrating again today. They put 6 up in the second.
I mean, obviously, big innings are frustrating. You never want to give up those big innings, but they happen sometimes, and we have to deal with it better. I mean, obviously, we don't want it to happen, but if it does, we need to make the adjustments on offense or on defense, either one, and we need to either prevent it from happening, or if it does, we need to take charge and either chip away or just kind of answer back and put something back up on the board as a response.
Tell us about there in the ninth. You hit a ball there to shallow center. It looks like just a regular single, but they were trying to slow getting to it, and you really turned it on and got a double out of that. When did you see that?
Wyatt's been preaching all since we got here that he really wants hustle and he wants effort. He preaches control the controllables, so that's one thing that we're really trying to hammer home. You can always run hard. You're going to be tired, you might be sore, but you can control your effort level. And I just wanted to give it everything I had. I hit the ball back up the middle, and I saw they were taking a lazy approach to it, and they kind of sitting on a 7-run lead, but the game's not over yet. We still had that bottom of the 9th inning, and you saw we started to put some stuff together, just we ran out of time. But if you can put things together like that, I mean, it's definitely going to swing momentum in your favor.
You've hit 8 of your last 10 and kept your average up there. What's been the key as far as your consistency?
I'd say pitch selection. When I first got here, my first couple of bats, I was rusty. I hadn't seen live pitching, but getting to recognize pitches and seeing pitches in the zone, it really helps your approach. I mean, you know what pitches to swing at, what not to swing at, what you can handle well, and what you struggle with. So you avoid your weaknesses and you stick with your strengths, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that.
There's some guys, you and Kramer and Newman, and you're real students of hitting. You like to talk about hitting and so forth. Have you been trying to help each other?
Yeah. I mean, all those guys, like you said, Newman and Kramer and myself, I think going to college really helps with the approach. And like you said, students of the game, you really learn the game of baseball in college, and I think that was a good step for us. And we relay what we learn in our own at-bats, and we talk to each other, and any little bit of information could help the next guy. So you just try and pass on what you've learned up through your at-bats and your experiences. Because, I mean, what you see you might relay to somebody else, and it might be the difference between a ball that they swing at or the ball that they take or a ball they are able to fight off or put in play. I mean, it's the little things that are going to make the difference in the game.
You usually get on the phone. Do you talk to your father about your bats after most games?
Yeah, I'm lucky. He's here today.
Right.
So, I mean, I'll probably see him right after this. We'll go grab something to eat and talk about it. But, yeah, he was a pretty good hitter himself. So he's seen a lot of pitches and had his AVs, and he's had his share of successes and failures. So it's definitely cool to relay what I have in my playing days to what he's experienced. Because, I mean, you know, Dad always knows best. He's got the experience under his belt, and he can help me out when I'm struggling or when I'm going good. He kind of keeps me even keeled. So it's definitely great to have him around.
But I understand he coached you up to a certain age, and then he kind of wanted some other eyes to get on you. Not so much.
Yeah, he was my coach through Little League and travel ball, and right before I went to high school, he wanted me to kind of experience playing for a different coach, so I would not be used to just playing for my dad, so I could play for other people in the future, and it worked out well. I played for a couple guys when I turned 13, 14, and he's always been one of my very big influences and personal coach. We always go hit in cages and work on stuff we need to work on.